Good afternoon, folks. Good evening, good morning, whatever time it is in your part of the world. My name's Kevin McCormack and I'm the CEO at quidzin.org, and that's my ugly mush you can see just up there, and in here in this little camera if you can see me here. Try to keep it small so that you can see the rest of the screen. But in today's lesson we're going to be building a WordPress website from scratch. Absolutely free. So this is how to build your free WordPress website. If you don't already have a website and you're interested in online marketing, I suggest you have a website. You might find that Facebook, Twitter, things like that are good enough for you, but it's YouTube, all the rest of these social media platforms, but it's always good to have your own website that you can base. You can link back to. That'll be your home, that'll be your base, your headquarters, your own internet property, so to speak, your castle. And you can work anything off that. You can build your YouTube video, your YouTube channel, your Facebook pages, your Twitter channels, your Pinterest, Instagram, you name it. You can link it all back to your WordPress website. And that is where you can build your money pages, and that is where you monetize. So today I'm going to show you how to build one from scratch, and what we're going to be doing, we're going to be using the Welfare Affiliate program, quite simply for the fact that it's free. As a starter member you'll get one free website. And for today's lesson that will serve the purpose perfectly. So grab yourself a cup of coffee or chill, popcorn, whatever, and we'll get started. So if you look below this video right here, you'll see a like button, so do me a favour, click the like button, and if you like these videos, click the subscribe button. You can keep up to date with all the other tutorials that I have coming here. But below, once you've clicked on these buttons, below you'll see a link to the Welfare Affiliate platform. I want you to click that link, and that will take you to this page. And it's very easy to sign up. All you have to do is quickly add your sign up page, and you join as a free starter member. So as you can see here, there's the premium membership that gives you up to 10 websites, and you get expert training in the platform for big developers. If you want up to 50 websites, you can go for the Premium Plus package here, and that gives you almost a live class every night of the week, and plenty of expert training. However, the free starter membership is perfect for what we need here, and you also get free training involved in that as well, included in the starter membership, and that's free for as long as you like. There's no obligation to upgrade. So for what we're going to be building today, you just need to click on the starter plan up here, fill in your email address, your name, choose a username and a password, and away you go. Click join, and that will take you to the home page here. You can spend some time, which I would advise you to do, spend some time getting into your profile page, as you'll see here, where you can introduce yourself. You can upload a photo of yourself. If you don't want to upload a photo of yourself, you can choose a photo that's already there. Personally though, I think if you're in online marketing, a picture of yourself can go a long way. People tend to trust when they see a face, as opposed to a logo or an emblem or some faceless cartoon that could belong to anybody. Personality goes a long way. and so it's worth your while taking your time introducing yourself here, because it's a big network. The Welfare Affiliate Network, the last check was just over 2 million members. And that's a lot of people with a lot of experience, who you can learn a lot from. And as you'll see here, you get the option to ask questions, you can keep a blog. These are premium membership features. However, as a starter member for your first 7 days, you get to use these. So now would be a good time to ask any questions to these 2 million members of the network, because I'm a Premium Plus member, and I love the platform. It's great value for money, and I find when I use the questions I get good advice and I get it quick, because there's a lot of experienced people on this platform. However, that's for another day, and I'm going to make another tutorial about another video about the website, the Welfare Affiliate website in itself, and I'll go through all the features. But today we'll crack on with the course. So getting this website built. So if you go to the tab at the top here that says websites and click on that, you'll see a drop down menu, and on the top here it will say build, top right it will say build a website. So let's click on that, and that will get us started. And when you get here, you'll see 3 options. You can have a free domain, you can have a domain that you already own, or you can register the domain. So you can register the domain with Welfare Affiliate, and you can buy your domains there. That can be quite a good option as well, which I will explain in the next video about Welfare Affiliate. However, if you already have a domain elsewhere that you bought for another company, you can use that domain as well. However, since we're building the free website in this class, we're going to go for the free domain, which is a subdomain. It's a Site Rubik's domain, who are the web hosting side of the Welfare Affiliate platform. So we'll click on the free domain option, and as you'll see here in option 2, you choose a domain for your website. So as this is our workshop, I'm going to call this the workshop. The workshop, and you'll see here it's siterubiks.com. And it tells me awesome that domain is available. So we need a title for the website. Let's go for the workshop, and you need to choose a theme. Now as you can see here, because I'm a premium member, I get a choice of all these themes. As a starter member, you'll have the Generate Press theme. However, this is a theme that I'd recommend anyway, because it's perfect for an affiliate marketing website. So choose that theme, and just double check you've got everything in order, everything's as you want it, and proceed to click on and build a website. And it says hold tight, we're building you something amazing. And to be honest, it is actually really amazing, because when I first started designing websites about 15 years ago, it took a lot longer than this does. Just to build a website, you had to use programs like Front Page, and Dreamweaver came along, and it took a fair bit of knowledge of your coding, HTML code and CSS coding, just to get everything in place. WordPress does that for you, and it runs in plugins. It's an amazing platform. There we go. Website built already, less than a minute. So before we log in, we'll just make sure everything here is in order. You'll see your site speed. Make sure that is on. Have that accelerated or extreme. We'll go with accelerated, which I think in the starter plan is as fast as you can get, but that's more than fast enough. But this here is important, your site SSL. If you don't know what your SSL is, it is your secure socket layer. That is your security certificate that tells Google that your site is safe, and Google tells your visitors that your site is safe. So if you don't have an SSL certificate in this day and age, what will happen is when people come and visit your website, it'll give them a warning that says this site might not be safe. 9 out of 10 times most people read that as this is a dangerous site and they come straight off it. So if you don't have an SSL certificate on your website, then the chances are most people aren't going to see it. And with the Wealth Affiliate here, in the free starter plan, you get a free SSL certificate, which normally costs about £30–40, $50–60. So make sure these are all on, and we're ready to roll. Click login now. This is you logging in for the first time to your website. Let's take a little second or two to load up. And voila! Welcome to your dashboard. As you see here, this is the back end of your website. That is behind the scenes, the bit that only you see. If you want to see what the public see, if you go to this top left corner here where it says the title of your website, here the workshop, you see a drop down menu that says visit site, and if you click on that, this will tell you how it looks to the public right at this moment in time. Now as you can see, this is very basic. This is like a sample website. Hello world, welcome to WordPress. First things first, we want to get rid of all this, because anybody that comes and looks like this sees this, it looks like a half-built website, not even a half-built website. So we want to make it personalised. So let's go back to the dashboard, and you'll go to posts, all posts, and you'll see this post here, hello world. Click on trash that. You don't need that, that's just a sample post. What we'll also do is we'll go to pages now. And when it says sample page, we don't need that, we'll trash that. However, your privacy policy, we'll keep that. We'll come to that in a moment. Before we go anywhere else, we're going to go to the appearance section here, and we'll go to widgets. And this is controlling the things that you see in the sidebar, the things where it says recent comments and so on. This just telling you welcome to the block editor, and there's a wizard here that will guide you through the steps. We'll get to that just now, you can do that in your own time. So we've got recent comments, recent posts. We don't have any recent posts at the moment because you've just started making the site. Well, certainly no recent comments. So what we'll do is we'll get rid of them. go in and click on that, and then we'll go to this box here on the right with the three little dots. It says options. Click in that and remove block. It takes away that, and then we'll go and do the same again for this. Remove block, and that should leave your sidebar empty now. We just need to go to update that, save the changes. Just give that a little minute or two. See, sometimes takes a little bit longer depending on the signal. Which, for some strange reason, whenever I try to make any of these videos, I always seem to get a really bad signal. But never mind, we'll get there. So let's have a look. We'll go back here to the visit site and see how it looks. Oops. Just wait a minute. Make sure this is saved first. Comes up widget saved, so we can safely now proceed to the visit site. There you go. And so we say nothing found because we have a total empty website here. So what we want to do now, we want to start building it. And first things first, we go to pages here. Regardless of what your website is, but especially if you're running an affiliate marketing website, where you're very possibly going to be gathering people's details and stuff like that, you need to include your privacy policy. This is now a law. When people look at a website, they have a right to know what their privacy rights are and policy, and it's easily dealt with. It's just if you click on this here, you'll see there's already a draft privacy policy drawn up on this page. We'll click on this here, and this shall take you to your page editor. As you can see, this is the classic editor we're running here, and here in the content you have a privacy policy already written. So this is taken care of. Just have to make sure everything's in order, make sure you get anywhere where the website's included, make sure it's your own website, it's all in there in order, and when you're done there, just click publish, and that'll take that from being a draft in a published article. Now you have this published, so what you can do here is go to that option in the top here that says view page, click on that, and that'll take you to the published article. Privacy policy, it tells your customers everything they need to know about their privacy policy. However, you click on here, it will take you home. How do you get back to the privacy policy? You can't, because there's nowhere. You can type it into the search box here, but what we're going to do is we're going to add it to your menu. So if you click on this top right box again, the drop down menu, and click on menus, we're going to create yourself a menu bar for your website. So first things first, let's create a menu. we're going to do is so let's call this your main menu, and we'll create that. So now that you've got that created, you just want to make sure you've got your privacy policy in place there. What you can do, if you like, you can remove that. When you're adding anything to your menu, you go to the menu you want. In this instance, we'll go to pages, where you add the privacy policy here again, and you add that to the menu. What you can also do, if you click this little arrow here and open it up, you can actually change the name of this to anything you want. This is what it will show in the menu. So I could call this just privacy for short, and it'll still take you to the privacy policy in the link, but this is what it will show on the menu. So we'll go with that, and we'll save that. Visit the site again. We'll go to customize. Just get this every second or two to load up, because this is the layout of your page. This is what you get with your fancy colouring and stuff like that. In this instance, what we want to do is we want to go to menus, and we want to go to the menu, main menu, in place. We'll set that as your primary menu. View location. Publish. Sometimes seem to take forever. Let's go back to widgets. What we're going to do is we're going to add your main menu that you've just created to your header, so that we can have your menu along the top. So what we want to do is, this is your right sidebar. Scroll down until we find your header, and then open that up. Click the plus button to add a block. you'll see is an option here. Click browse all, and this will bring up all the options. What you want to do is go on the left column here and scroll down until you find menu navigation. There we go, navigation menu, nearly there. And this is let's try this. Update that. Widget saved. We'll go to visit site. Sometimes it just takes a wee bit of time. It takes so long. Oops. Let's go back out of there. Sometimes this takes so slow to load up. Oh, come on. Okay, let's go to widgets. Come out of there. What I need to go for is widgets. Please speed up. It seems to be going so slow today. Come on. So let's go to the left. We'll go to the right hand side, but and we'll add a menu navigation. So where are we? Right, go navigation menu. I've added that there. There's a different layouts you can put it. select the menu, so we'll click select main menu and we'll call it menu. And we'll save that. As you can see, we'll go back to visit site. You now have your privacy policy here on the right hand side, your menu, which we're going to be adding to. So the next stage what we need to do to cover the side of things for your affiliate website is we want to go into back to your Wealth Affiliate program here, and if you click the websites tab again, scroll down and go to site content in the drop down menu. And now this bit will give you a content editor which you can use on this platform if you like, or you can use it directly in WordPress. Personally I like to use the WordPress one, but this is handy, and I'll tell you why it's handy in this instance is because it has templates that we're going to use here, because what you need to do, especially if you plan on using any affiliate links within your content in the future to gain revenue, which is one of the main reasons we make an affiliate website, is by law you're required to inform people that you will be making commission from certain products that they may buy through your leads. It's just a legal requirement to cover it, and it only takes a few minutes to do. So we'll click on this template here, affiliate disclosure. And as you'll see, you have the site content editor comes up here. We'll just give that a second or two to load up. It's going to be really slow today, folks. I do apologise. And this affiliate disclosure just keeps you right in the eyes of the law. It just lets people know that if they click on one of your affiliate links, you might make some commission. Just to keep complete transparency in your work. Like I say, it's a legal requirement, so it's good to get these things done and out of the way before we even start. What we'll do, I don't know why this isn't loading up. It's taking its time. It's just so slow. Templates. disclosure again. Maybe this time it will load up at some point today. Jesus. This is my computer, by the way, folks. It's and my connection. It's not the best connection at the moment. If you've got a good computer and connection, the site works fine. So what you have here is a complete affiliate disclosure that's already written for you. The only thing you need to do is where it says in bold or right in here, your website, then change that to your website address. So in my case it will be .com, and this will be the same for your own website. Just make sure you get one more here. And when you're happy enough with that, you've got everything done here. What it is, go to the change this title here, because what it's done is, because it was untitled, it's just take the first line from up here, and that didn't make too much sense. So we'll call this affiliate disclosure. Affiliate disclosure, and we'll click publish. And what you'll see when you click publish, it will have a drop down box here. What you want to do is you want to choose your website. So change it to the workshop, and it gives you the option here of changing it, publishing this as a post or a page. In this instance, we want to publish it as a page. For one of the reasons for that is the posts allow comments, and that's a great thing for a lot when your articles, comments are good for the SEO. But for the official documents like your privacy policy and your affiliate disclosure, you don't need or want people commenting on them. It's just a standalone page. So we'll publish this as a page, and it'll say publish as since you're the only should come up publish as admin if you're the only user. If you have multiple users on your website, then you'll have a list here, perhaps because it's a new one. Let's try that. Why isn't it? website is playing up here. Oh dear, why is it not working? Let's try again. Push that to the workshop. There's a page. Publish as. Just taking time to order. Too much time. We're just having a bit of time with it loading up here. We'll get there. Alternatively, that'll bring down a drop-down menu. Users, as you're the only user on it, it'll say admin. You just click that and you're ready to publish. Since this is mucking about in this instance, what we're going to do is we're going to do it the manual way. We'll scrap that idea and we shall just copy this entire affiliate disclosure and we'll go back to create a new page. Where paste that in. Yeah. Once again, we'll title this affiliate disclosure. Spelling mistakes is at the road. And this time you don't need to. Oops, missed one there. Your website. Let's change this to the. Oops. Make sure I haven't missed any. So just make sure that any of the ones that say your website in capital letters, you change that to your actual website address that you've just created here. And when you've done that, click publish, and you now have an affiliate disclosure. But as before, we'll give it a quick click on the view page button at the top here. And you'll see your affiliate disclosure. So once again, we want to be able to add this to your menu here, your privacy menu. So let's go back to menus. And click on affiliate disclosure, add that to the menu. So you see here now you have you can drag these up and down depending on how you want them to look. So let's put the affiliate disclosure to the top. save menu. Now, next thing you want to do here really is you want to create another page here again, and you want to entitle this page About Me. And what you want to do is use this page to briefly introduce yourself. You could add a short description yourself. It's also worth getting a feel for some of the formatting here. This will teach you how to use it. You can add media here, you can add yourself a photo. I'll show you how to do that now. You click on that, click select files. I'm going to show a picture. I'll show a picture of me in there. I'll upload here. You've done that, you can put in a picture of it. Photo of myself. Description, this is a photo of me. And you can tell with, you can add anything you want in here. The description is entirely up to you. But be sure to type in your alt text here and type it in capital letters, because this is what your SEO will read with Google. So you want to put in a profile picture, something people can relate to yourself, short description of yourself. You can use bullets if you like, you can use numbers, you can use headings, subheadings, various different headings you can use. I'll go with a paragraph here. You can also make it bold image if you like. So make a short description yourself, your goals maybe, the purpose of your website, what you hope to achieve, which I suppose could be classed as your goals, you know, and anything else that you think could be useful to your website. And when you're done with that, you publish that as well. Obviously you want to do this a bit more. I've done, I'm just showing you this for example's sake. It's good to take your time, and because this is one of your most important pages, your About Me page, because this is the page that people will look at and they're assessing whether to trust your word on the advice that you give them throughout the course of your business, your website. So again, let's have a look at the page of the finished product. This won't be much again because it's only a brief one, but once again we shall move this to your menu bar here. So we'll put this about me on here, and we'll save that. Is that done? So we'll go back to look at the website here. You'll see a nice selection of pages for people to view. So we've got one more to go. What we'll do is we'll make yourself a home page. So instead of pages this time, well, you could go with a page. We'll go with a page. Create a new page. You can do that through here, add new, or you can go to new and add page. So this is my home page. You can call this anything you want, but I'm going to call it Welcome to the workshop. I'm going to put hello. My name is Kev, and this is my workshop. It's the best workshop in town. Come and have a look. What we have here. And what you can do is you can add some format and title, so you could have like welcome to the workshop, and then what we'll do is we'll add that as a site to line that like that. Who are we? Put that as a free, like that there. That's about opening times. Put that as a free, and we open around the clock, as we are 24/7 business. This is just sample stuff, so you get the general picture. But obviously, you know, you got to take your time and make yourself a nice home page. This is your landing page. This is the page that people are going to see when they land on your website. So you want to make it good. Take your time with it. Get some good images in there. And when you're done, publish that. This will be your home page, and I'll show you how to set that as your home page in a moment. So what you want to do, you want to go into menus, move that to welcome to the workshop. What we'll do is we'll drag that up to the top there. So drag that in. And what we're going to do this to home. We'll save that. That's saved. So when we look on your website up here again, the front end, you'll see you have your home button and you put in there. It'll take you here. Now you notice when you click on the banner here, it doesn't take you to that page, it takes you to this because it's still recognising this is your home page, your blog though, and because you don't have any posts up yet, it's saying nothing found. So what we do here is we click customise again. We're going to fix that. Because what we're going to do is we're going to go into your home page settings. Get it just in a minute. So slow. So we scroll down on the left hand toolbar, sidebar, to home page settings. Click on this. And you see how that's set to your latest posts, and that's why it's saying nothing found, because you don't have any latest posts. Now you could, if you like, keep it as this, because once you start creating posts, what will happen is your home page will just show a constant stream of your latest posts coming up. However, the way I'm showing you to do it now is the page we've just created there is your home page. It's a static page. We'll click on here and we'll choose that page as your welcome to workshop, and we'll leave this as it is. Publish that, and this will be your home page. Soon enough. And what you can do is you can go in, when you're in here, have a look around the rest of the stuff, like you've got your colours, for instance, your background colour. You could add a background colour like that, you could add it something like that, any colour you like really. I would go for keep it nice and plain, because when you're, one of the big mistakes a lot of people will go for is they go with too much glitter, and that's fine if you're selling MP3s or something, you know, your movie site, your movie streaming site. But when you're an informative site where you're teaching people, you're giving people content to read, people want to be able to have plenty of white space. They want to see something comfortable that it doesn't have too much distractions. They want to be able to read it comfortably. And if you've got loads of bells and whistles, it tends to just drive people away. They lose interest quick. So it's nice to have a bit of colour here. You know, choose any colour you like, but don't go overboard with it. Don't go over. Try and keep it quite plain if you can. I would avoid too many banners and advertisements as well. There's better ways of making revenue, which we'll get to in the next video. But for the time being, something like that would be good. So let's publish that. Let's have a look. That looks. And there we go. And the way you'll see is if you click on this, click on there, it'll tell you about me. Now if I click on this, it'll take you your home page, your static page. And that, my friends, is how you get your website up and running, your WordPress website. What we will do is go into the plugins section here. And you'll see you install plugins here that come free with the WordPress plan. The Wealthy Affiliate Free Starter membership. So we'll get these done. I'm going to cover this in the next video, the all-in-one SEO, and we'll get that set up for before once you start posting. In the meantime, I click on enable auto updates for all of these because this saves you running behind with the latest updates and technology, and WordPress is always updating. So that, my friends, is enough to get you started, and from then on in, all you have to do is go to click post, add a new post, and you're ready to write. And I'll show you in the next video how to install the all-in-one SEO, which will help you get even better rankings in your content. This will help you create high ranking content with low competition using keywords for Google SEO ranking. But for the time being, this is your web. This will get you up and running, and I hope this has been useful for you. And once again, my name is Kevin McCormack. You can see there the ugly mug at the top. Again, if you like this video, please feel free to subscribe and click the like button. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment in the box below in the comments section, and I would be too happy to answer your questions as soon as I can. And that's normally quick. I'm usually on here most of the time, so I like to try and get back to people as quick as I can. So in the meantime, get your website set up, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks. Good luck, guys.